The turn of the millennium was a time of great expectation. This 1,000-year anniversary happens to coincide with a deep global crisis that marked the dying of an era. Moreover, it foresaw the portents of a golden age.
The official beginning of the spiritual governance of the Father through the Son.
10 years later, behold, the makings of a new world.
You are the master of the new world.
While the end of the 21st century's first decade is remembered for political firsts, Wall Street scams, natural disasters, health scares, and a string of high-profile deaths, 2009 is a breakthrough year for the Kingdom Nation. It is a year of unparalleled growth and expansion. It is another year of conquest and large-scale spiritual invasion. Here are the phenomenal breakthroughs of one glorious year in the Kingdom Nation's 2009 Year-End Report. January saw the unlocking of the Father's blessings for the new year as sons and daughters gather for the annual Thanksgiving celebration at the Philippine Sports Arena. Before thousands of Kingdom citizens, the appointed Son proclaimed the 2009 theme.
2009 is a year of healing, reconciliation, and forgiveness. When these three things are met in your life, then there will be peace and prosperity. There can be no peace without healing. There can be no peace without reconciliation. There can be no peace without forgiveness.
Going back to the New Jerusalem, Kingdom citizens around the globe were welcomed by an amazing Big Sky Cathedral design.
It's like worshiping the Father, and heavens is our ceiling.
This year also launched a giant widescreen background at the Jesus Christ Cathedral, where larger-than-life images of the Garden of Eden restored and charts and presentations on Kingdom doctrines are projected.
Deliver it unto me, my Father.
Culminating the Feast of the Tabernacle celebration was at the Jesus Christ Open Field, where Pastor Apollo revealed a complementary declaration to the Kingdom theme.
To the left hand of the Kingdom Nation, 2009 is a year of healing, reconciliation, and forgiveness. To the right hand of the Kingdom Nation, 2009 is a year of the revolution of excellence.
These significant pronouncements have impacted and determined the mainline events throughout the year. On February 9 this year, the television ministry of the Appointed Son has achieved a defining moment with the relaunching of Powerline.
Brings you Powerline, your daily source of power from on high with Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy.
Tandaan mo, mahal ka ng ating kapangyarihan.
Billions of viewers from different time zones get inspired by this daily morning favorite.
Father bless all of you. Praise the Father's name. Father bless all of you.
Greetings from Brussels, Belgium.
They are joining us in real time in Athens, Greece at this moment right now.
Over the last 6 years of live broadcasting, Sunshine Media Network International has blossomed from low-tech beginnings to a system capable of earning the respect of the national, even international networks. Aside from more than 600 affiliate cable operators nationwide, Sunshine TV Channel 43 and Channel 39 Manila is seen by more than 250 million households via 5 international satellite systems to the United States of America, Canada, Asia, Australia, Middle East, Europe, and Africa on Free TV. Its radio counterpart, Sunshine Radio, has also embarked on the teleradio format with www.sunshinetvradio.com, where a live video feed of its pilot station DZAR 1026 Manila and ACQ-KBN programs are simulcast online. The Sunshine Media Publications Pinas, the Filipinos' first global newspaper, and Sikat, a travel and lifestyle news magazine, are distributed to over 35 international destinations, meeting the needs of overseas Filipino workers across the world. 2009 also saw the new generation of Guide magazine, the Kingdom's official organ. The Kingdom's vast manpower and capabilities have been brought to Sunshine Media Network International's various big events, including media coverage of noteworthy festivals, job fair events, public service through the Sunshine Philippines movement, and other events nationwide. Included in SMNI's exclusive interviews for 2009 is with Manny Pacquiao.
Maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga kababayan ko. Ang tagumpay ko po ay tagumpay nating lahat. Proud tayo mga Pilipino na tayo ay nagagawa ng history sa boxing sa buong mundo. At maraming salamat mga kababayan ko. Dahil sa inyo, nakamit ko ang aking pangarap. Maraming salamat kay Pastor Kibuloy. Maraming salamat sa suporta at dasal. Malaking bagay sa akin yung ipagdasal ako. At isa kayo sa mga nagpapanalo. Ang lahat ng mga kababayan natin, lahat mga nagdasal, kasama ko kayo sa dalangin, kasama kayo sa tagumpay lahat.
This was carried out amid 4,000 guests in the 30th birthday bash of Philippines' national treasure and the world's king of pound-for-pound rankings in General Santos City.
Dito, ako pinakamaswerteng tao sa bilyong-bilyong tao sa buong mundo. Bakit? Mga kababayan ko, ako po ay nakausap ng Panginoon. May time, dumaan ang time na kinausap ako ng Panginoon. Mula noon, wala na akong ibang bida o hari na sa buhay ko, kundi ang Panginoon. Alam niyo po, totoo talaga yung kasabihan. Pag ikaw po ay nagpakumbaba, ay pilit ka pag itinataas ng Panginoon hanggat hindi mo na malalaman kung gaano nakataas.
Manny Pacquiao was named by magazine giant Time as one of the 25 people who mattered in 2009, while sports network ESPN listed him as one of the top 10 athletes of the year. Sunshine Media Network International's distinctive take on the nation and the world's affairs has captured a growing audience of those that seek programs that are indeed alternative.
Watching Media Network International.
As the Sunshine Media Network International expands the greater Manila area, the newly purchased SMNI building in Makati will soon house the state-of-the-art broadcast center of Sunshine TV 39 and DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio Manila. This year, 2009, the Kingdom also highlighted on the importance of education. It was March this year that the Jose T. Kibuloy Senior National High School was put in place. The 1-hectare lot where the school building was situated was donated by Pastor Apollo himself. Throughout the year, officials from the Education Department, headed by Secretary Jesly A. Lapus and Senator Juan Miguel Zubiri, helped fund the construction of the additional facilities. This was the kingdom's contribution to the residents of Barangay Tamayon as it gears up for development. Huge celebrations kicked off in the month of April for the 4th Kingdom Nation anniversary.
The Father has appointed a place where the Garden of Eden will be restored. And this is the complete restoration of man. That is why I call it the age of completion.
Highlighting the yearly commemoration of the Day of the Lord is the first live broadcast of Powerline from the Garden of Eden restored to the world.
For the first time, naging live ang Powerline dito, may tinatapon natin sa buong mundo.
April 25 was another Red Letter Day for around 60,000 poor, destitute, and hungry children nationwide who spent their adopted birthdays with Pastor Apollo. In what seemed like a happy chain reaction, Sunshine Philippines Movement volunteers from each of the 56 cities where the simultaneous birthday party was held contributed significantly to the success of the event. Officials, dignitaries, and other luminaries sent their well wishes to Pastor Apollo and their support to the Children's Joy Foundation.
Warmest greetings to Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Pastor Quiboloy works tirelessly as a visionary and a servant of God. I thank him for his heart of gold and actions to match. I also thank Pastor Quiboloy for his valuable support and for championing the good that this nation, the Philippines, is doing, and for the work he and his congregation are doing for the children of this country. Congratulations, Pastor, for your meaningful annual celebration of National Children's Day. Now is the time for pulling together and focusing on family and the community. We must initiate a new era of volunteerism and community spirit. They should include the government, religious organizations like the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, the name above every name, civic groups and non-governmental organizations, harnessing our people to engage in coordinated volunteer activities. We should focus on helping, uplifting, and bringing hope to the helpless and less fortunate, especially to innocent children. May the Lord bless Pastor Quiboloy with many more years of this good and noble work. Once again, Pastor, congratulations and happy birthday.
The most spectacular birthday in history, the grandest, biggest, widest, and the most magnificent party for the destitute children in the Philippines was broadcasted to the whole world live from Sunshine Land in Davao City via Sunshine Media Network International.
I am dedicating this birthday as the birthday of all the kids that we are reaching throughout all the Philippines.
Pastor's gift for everyone is a day of endless fun. Just be happy, don't be sad. You're walking on a sunshine.
In May, thousands gather at the Kingdom headquarters for the 10th International Youth Congress. Kingdom youths from 6 teams vied for the victor's crown through various competitions. For the second time, Luzon bagged home the championship award.
I once again, Father, rededicate each one of these young people, make them the light of this darkened world. That many, many more young people will cling and will be magnetized by the light of their lives.
The Feast of Weeks culminated in another giant open field crusade. 2 months later, the boundless energy of Kingdom Youths was translated to a weekly TV program, Generation K. It campaigned for the Keepers Club International, and its dynamic format was aimed at the wide range of possibilities that Kingdom Youths possess to achieve and to move this nation forward.
The Keepers Club International members have entirely sacrificed in order.
The new show in town, the Gen K. This is the next big thing.
Following the successful launching of this youth program is the mushrooming of Keepers Club extensions in different schools, colleges, and universities around the country. For the first time in his ministry as the appointed Son of God, Pastor Apollo took time off from the daily grind of his hectic TV broadcasts and very rigid schedule of personally administering the work of the Almighty Father in the Philippines and abroad. Even while on sabbatical, Pastor Apollo conveyed his greetings for the Sunshine Philippines Movement's 4th anniversary, which fell on June 18.
The Sunshine Philippines movement will be our legacy to this generation. Join me as we reach the summit of building the new Philippines. Mabuhay ang Sunshine Philippines movement.
Volunteers nationwide organized massive implementation projects, which banner the cause of helping the helpless and giving hope to the hopeless. These were displayed in full through SMNI's public service program, Straight from the Heart. Earlier this year, the SPM also joined the Earth Hour.
The Kingdom of Jesus Christ, under the leadership of Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, has responded to the global campaign to highlight the threat of climate change. The Kingdom compound has dimmed off its lights from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m.
It has also made its presence felt through its support to the victims of tropical storms Kitsana and Parma, which hit the Philippines just before the year ended. After 60 days of meaningful respite, Pastor Apollo went back to his live Give Us This Day and Sounds of Worship broadcasts to feed sons and daughters around the world with fresh spiritual manna.
This was the first time I had really vacation, a rest from my ministerial work that I did for the Father for the last 35 years.
In the Philippines alone, 50,000 Kingdom Light congregations function as fruit-bearing branches, yielding hundreds of new Kingdom citizens quarterly. After comprehensive indoctrination, they are baptized and are further trained into becoming productive members of their respective KLCs. In August, the Kingdom Nation was greeted by a whirlwind of events, beginning with the week-long anniversary of the founding of the Jose Maria College. 8 years since the Kingdom's academic institution was founded, it is already making waves in different fields and endeavors.
Sunshine Media Network International, in partnership with Erwin Pastor Imata of Everest Team and Everest Outdoors Incorporated, brings you the Sunshine Adventure Race 2000.
It was also this year that Filipino Summiteers, led by Erwin Pastor Imata, teamed up with Sunshine Media Network International for an adventure racing game that hit the streets of Davao City. 10 pairs of professional athletes pushed themselves to the limit for intense agility and strength.
Sa Sunshine Media Network International, and headed by our Reverend Apollo C. Quiboloy. Kung wala sa kanila siguro hindi ito matutuloy itong adventure race na para sa akin pinaka-meaningful. Hindi ganun karami yung participants pero grabe. Yung sulit-sulit yung sumali dito. Very organized. Sunshine Media Network International.
With SMNI satellite footprints reaching the Middle East, an Egyptian couple found their way to the kingdom. This is only a representative of the millions of viewers who subscribe to the message of the Son for enlightenment and salvation. This prompted the production of a preaching program that will cater to different languages around the world. Each year, thousands of kingdom citizens fly home as eagles to the New Jerusalem for the Feast of the Passover. It was also time for the 13th International Kingdom Leaders Convention, where 10 major events were participated in by the delegates. In commemoration of the 24th Kingdom Anniversary, the first tribute to the King was inaugurated. Nations paid obeisance to the Almighty Father through His appointed Son, through their gifts and offerings, harvested from the spiritual revolution, financial revolution, and revolution of excellence in their respective areas.
For the sons and daughters who continue to be born by the rich harvest of souls who wish to be reconciled to doing your will.
Something worth noting for in this celebration was the homecoming of Sister Teresita Dandan, Kingdom Administrator for North America, after her 10-year stay in the United States. This back-to-back celebration wrapped up in another giant open field concert crusade.
As we culminate the 24th anniversary celebration Feast of the Passover and the 13th International Kingdom Leaders Convention, may you bless each one of them some more and let them go into their own respective areas with power, authority, dominion, and victory.
In the following week, Kingdom citizens remember the 6th year of the Declaration of Sonship to the world.
September 13, 2003 is the declaration to the world. The end of the appointed Son's public ministry. The Almighty Father declared to the world that He has already found His residence on earth, and that is when the Son was able to overcome. And I graduated in the University of the Spirit, and the Father said, "Now you are my Son." Woo!
October is equally significant, for another milestone has been unveiled. The Almighty Father has given a gift, an answered prayer to the Kingdom nation, as the Son takes to the sky for the very first time aboard the Kingdom's executive jet. Aboard the N200AQ, Pastor Apollo steered the King is Coming tour to the North American continent. Four major Thanksgiving and worship presentations have been packed out by sons and daughters who were eagerly waiting to see him in person. There was an unbelievable increase of Kingdom citizens wherever the Son went. First, at the Airtel Plaza Hotel in Los Angeles. Then at Vancouver Marriott Hotel in Canada. The Kingdom Worship Center compound in Van Nuys, California was standing room only, as it could no longer hold a growing number of viewers and avid followers of the message of the appointed Son during the 2 Sundays that the King is Coming tour was scheduled there. The enlargement of the Kingdom citizens' population in Los Angeles was boosted by the weekly local TV broadcast of the Gospel of the Kingdom over KVMD Channel 23, which began airing March 8 this year. The direct feed from Davao City is reaching the counties of Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Diego, San Bernardino, and Ventura, California, USA from 5 to 8 a.m. Pastor Apollo was also awarded by the Mayor Pro Tem, Elito Santarina, of the city of Carson for his outstanding spiritual leadership. The Filipino community in Carson City opened its doors for the Kingdom Nation to also blossom in their place.
He could be an ordinary man, but he is doing extraordinary things. My dear pastor, I want you to know that the heart of the city of Carson is open to you. And with the help of God, our Father, and of course, through the intercession of the Kingdom and the power of Jesus Christ, I'm offering my service to you as your public servant. So, my dear pastor, I want you to know that the Filipino-American community is welcoming you with all its heart and soul. So please consider us, consider our city to be one of the cities that you are going to institute the kingdom of Christ.
The message of the Son is also widely proliferating in the Aloha State, Hawaii. Other states have also followed suit. From the east to the west coast, sons and daughters are emerging, turning into the light of the Kingdom Nation as far as Washington, Montana, Illinois, Florida, Connecticut, Las Vegas, Nevada, Minnesota, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Alaska, Maryland, Michigan, Texas, New York, and Seattle. In Canada, the Son's message has spawned into Sentinels of Light in Toronto and Ottawa in Ontario, Montreal, Quebec, Halifax, Nova Scotia, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Vancouver, Victoria, Surrey in British Columbia, Edmonton, Fort McMurray, and Calgary in Alberta, and Regina in Saskatchewan. Returning home to the Philippines, Pastor Apollo renewed his stance on the introduction of a new brand of politics, which is change through prosperity.
The appointed Son is producing sons and daughters for the Kingdom Nation. And out of these sons and daughters, He will also take leaders not only in the spiritual realm, but also, I believe, in the political realm.
The extensive transformation in Barangay Tamayo stimulated the Kingdom Nation to go into higher positions in the land to influence not only spiritual change, but political change as well. Veteran lawmakers as well as political aspirants seek Pastor Apollo's counsel throughout the year. For Filipinos, 2009 has never been an easy year for the string of tragedies and disasters that hit the country before the year ended. The Sunshine Philippines movement, though, helped ease the burden of the calamity victims through massive works of goodness and free services. This made the holiday season more meaningful through Sunshine Media Network International's Christmas from the Heart program. All in all, the year 2009 was a year of victory, history unfolds as 106 countries, 1,185 cities, and 6 million sons and daughters and more are inaugurating the new order of things, the increase of God's kingdom here on earth. 2010 holds the promise of more challenges to defy, more mountains to conquer, more adversities to overcome. Nothing, no one can ever stop the Kingdom Nation now. On to 2010 for the silver anniversary.